So here at Pitlochry Power Station, we use the power of water to create electrical energy. So as the rain falls and the snow melts, we collect all that water behind dams and reservoirs. We then use that water as it travels from high up to down low. We run it through a turbine, which turns an electrical generator, which creates electricity. So essentially, we're able to produce enough power to power around about 15,000 homes. So I grew up in Perth, about 30 miles downstream from Pitlochry Power Station. I was always interested in engineering and figuring out how things worked, so I always had an eye on the wind turbines being built around and the hydro plants, especially the one here at Pitlochry Power Station. Whilst at school, I studied subjects like maths, physics and tech studies, which gave me a good technical appreciation for how engineering works. But I also studied things like music and English, which allowed me to develop my creative and communication type skills. So after I left high school, I went up to the Robert Gordon University to study mechanical engineering. And it's then over the summer holidays that I spent some summer placements with SSE, working on their hydro fleet, getting dirty inside hydro turbines and working on maintenance projects and really understanding what a mechanical engineer does. So really for Scotland, we're extremely fortunate. We have a lot of wind and we have a lot of rain, and we have some sun. So solar, wind and hydro technologies can all be used all together. So the future of Scotland's energy grid is all about working together. So that's combining the technologies of wind power, thermal and hydropower all together. Conventional hydropower doesn't need to interact with any other generation, but we also have technologies such as pump storage power, which is able to utilise the energy created from wind turbines. The excess energy created by the wind turbines is then able to be used to pump water uphill. We can then use this water later on during the day when the electricity demand is higher. So I started working for SSE as a graduate engineer back in 2016 on the SSE's graduate scheme, which was a 2-year scheme that allowed me to go around the entire SSE business and see thermal power stations, the development and construction of wind farms and the operation of some of our hydro schemes. I then transitioned in last year into a renewables engineer role. The advice I would give to young people who are interested in a career in STEM is to network with people. Find people, you might know mums and dads, grandparents and family members who are already in that type of industry. It's also great to have industrial experience as well. So if you're able to call around local firms and try and get summer placements or internship opportunities, that's a great way to learn whether a STEM career is for you or not.